Just because it's basic, it doesn't mean it can't be fabulous. Hi babes, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for watching, and trust me when I say that no one is more surprised than me right now that we're about to do a pole tutorial. So the pole is up, the home studio is cleared, and this has been a lovely and incredibly organic journey back to pole. You guys saw that I was posting that I was going back to the studio. I was dancing again after like a two and a half year break. I had released some of my curriculum, like the pole library, etc. But once I started dancing, once I started posting and sharing, it just took on a life of its own, as it did before. Like, my pole journey this whole time has been so genuine, so organic. You guys love it. I love it. Once I start dancing, everybody else wants to start dancing too. I've gotten so many DMs from you guys, emails. I've stayed connected with a lot of my clients over the years. And you know what? Back by popular demand. Back by popular demand. Okay, enough already, enough. We'll dance, okay? What was I gonna say? So we're gonna do a little tutorial today. Sorry if my voice is a little scratchy. And then, oh, I also wanted to see, who's still here on YouTube. So I wanted to try this out. Apologies if you are not a dancer, if you subscribe to me for something else and you're like, what is this? You probably clicked off already, so it doesn't even matter. Those of you who are here for the pole, let's get back to it. Okay, we had to take a little break. We had to rest, relax. Very much Alyssa Liu, remember the Olympic figure skater? She quit, she came back, she won the gold medal. I said this in my live last week that some of you joined. I feel like I'm coming back to pole with like a backpack full of everything that I explored and worked on off the pole. That off the pole curriculum, yes. I feel like I'm coming back to this really, really strong. That's all I'm gonna say about it, okay? Breaks sometimes can be the right choice. So anyway, what I wanna do today is talk about the 3 most common corrections that I give when you are working on your climb, whether it's your first time or you've been dancing for a while, okay? These are the most common, the 3 top corrections I am always giving. So let's go over them, because climbs are the foundation basically of so much of the work that you do on the pole. And my motto, my philosophy is master the basics until the basics become advanced. Your basics should be so good that that is the dance, because spoiler alert, the basic steps are the advanced moves. It's just done with so much artistry and so much expertise that it no longer looks basic, okay? But let's go over the 3 most common corrections that I give for your climb, okay? Number 1, when you put your leg on the pole, this is your base leg, okay? Foot wrap is fine. You guys are at the knee. We're not going too far forward. I'm not seeing that so much anymore. However, you are going thigh parallel to the floor, or maybe even slightly lower. And then you're putting your second leg on. Let me switch I'm gonna switch my grip only so you can see my face a little bit more. It would actually technically be this arm, but I want you to see my face a little bit more. Sorry if I'm disappearing. I reset this situation, and I'm sure I could lower the camera, but I'm not going to, since we're already in the middle of it. So my hands might be disappearing. We might be like at the very top of my head, but that's okay. All right, so you're going either parallel with the floor or slightly below into that first climb position. Okay. Oops, let's make that correction. You wanna go higher. This is the angle that you want, all right? Knee higher than hip. When knee is even with hip or slightly below, you're already having to work harder once you get into the air. I mean, of course, getting lifted off the ground is work for us all. That's not what I'm saying. However, when I go higher, reach the hand up, now I sink into it. See how my bum is close to my heels? It's almost almost like I can rest there. My body is closer into the pole. I'm not pushed back from the pole like this, actively having to work to keep that position as much as when we go higher. Sorry, these are gonna mess up as we go. The other thing is, once you start doing multiple climbs, you're gonna cover more ground and have to do less to get to the top when you consistently have this angle and you can bring the knees to that bottom elbow. Let me show you. We'll do a little spin around. Okay, when the knees are almost touching the elbow and we're higher, okay, that's gonna help you cover the most distance as you go up the pole. So that's correction 1. Correction 2, also from the very beginning, is that, and let me go this way, and I'm gonna put my pole on static so you can see. I'm gonna switch legs. Okay, let's say you do go at the angle, so your knee is higher than your hip. All right, we've got that sorted. Then, when you go to place your second leg on, I'm doing quite a flex on the bottom because this is my non-dominant leg, so I need more of that. Don't worry about the flex. But then when you go into your climb, you go like this or like this, okay? The knees are uneven, all right? That's the second most common mistake that I correct. So when we're placing our legs, you wanna train yourself. Sorry, these leggings are gonna be shifting around as we go. You wanna train yourself to place it right in front, knees even, ankles crossing, squeezing, bum down by your heels, resting on the top arm straight all the way down, okay? Resting. I'm using that term loosely. But in the very beginning, and this goes for dancers that have been dancing for a couple years, the precision is something that requires a lot of concentration, effort, and the right corrections. So don't beat yourself up if you are making these mistakes a couple years in or 6 months in, a year in. It doesn't matter, okay? What matters is that you're receiving the correction now, and it's for you to apply and for you to train. You can still climb, it's gonna be harder, especially if your knees are uneven, because you're gonna feel that you don't have the grip in your legs that you want. Which leads me to correction number 3. You are trying to do your climb with your arms. Now, I know that pole dancing requires a lot of upper body strength. You don't have to tell me, I've been doing this a long time. However, okay, we wanna use our legs as much as we can to take the load off of our upper body, working smarter, not harder. So you don't want your climb to feel like you're going up a rope, like in gym class. You know what I mean? Like a struggle, a strain, etc. Your legs should be doing a lot of the work, and that grip should be nice and tight. Okay, so when your legs are uneven, when the angle's not right, you're gonna find yourself not able to use your legs as much. You're gonna go right into your arms and you're gonna try to pull yourself up. It usually looks like this. And again, I apologize if I get cut off at the top, but I think you can understand what I mean. Okay, so let me do regular, which is base leg, same arm high. And I'm doing my base leg about parallel with the floor or a little less so you can see what happens. Okay, you're like this and then you go, ooh. I don't even want to do it so much because it's actually gonna hurt me. But do you see what I mean? No judgment, raise your hand if you've ended up in a situation like that when you're trying to climb. I'm not looking, I'm not looking. It's okay, it's okay. That's what we're here to fix. So when we get that angle, knees are even, grip is very much in our legs. We use our legs to push into the pole, come up by going back, and we take the work out of our arms. Of course, your arms are working, but it's not this feeling of trying to pull yourself up and your legs just happen to be on the pole, okay? So we want something that looks a little bit more like this. I disappeared. Hello. So as you saw, I'm not pulling myself up with my arms. Yes, I'm using my arms. However, I'm really using the technique to allow me to keep the majority of the weight in the legs, rest, and then use my positioning to create a movement to come up and out versus dead pulling from the center. There's a lot of physics involved in pole, thinking about angles, torque, etc. I'll let somebody else fully break that down for you and give you the formulas. However, you already know in your body because you're feeling it. Pole is hard, but for a lot of these basics, when you have 2 legs on the pole, 2 arms on the pole, you should not feel like, you know what I mean, you're climbing a rope with dead weight, okay? Those other limbs on the pole should be doing a lot for you. Okay, so those are the 3 most common corrections that I give. Now, let's just do our first climb position, left and right to finish. You can try it with me. Let me set this to spin. And of course, I have tutorials on this and more in the beginner pole library. If you're not already subscribed to it, I highly recommend it. Anyway, let's go ahead and do left and right with your first climb position. I'm gonna add a little brush back here to make this a fancy entrance. Just because it's basic, it doesn't mean it can't be fabulous. All right, so knee on, taking it around, straight leg to come in front, knees even. I'm gonna wipe my sweat. Hand back on the pole. And I'm just gently sliding down to the ground, twirling out. Beautiful. Let's walk to the other side while I fix my leggings. Excuse me. I should have said this at the beginning, but this is a silicone pole, okay? That means you have instant grip. It's not slippery. It's very, very sticky. It's gonna catch your hair. You can wear clothes. That's why I got it, because when I was teaching heavily full-time and doing like multiple privates classes a day, I just wanted instant grip. I didn't want to mess with that every time I wanted to demonstrate. It is very convenient. However, I don't recommend it for beginners. Anyway, okay, let's not get sidetracked. But that's how I'm able to do it in pants, okay? I don't have magical powers. All right, let's do the other side, brushing back. Take a breath. Reach for the pole, place the leg, go around. Bring it in front, yes. Wipe your sweat. Love to pole, love to float. I'm not trying to stand up right now. I just wanted to perfect that position and float down. Yes. Okay, cute. How are you feeling? I'm sure that helped. And again, I'm back by popular demand. Thank you guys for lovingly encouraging me to step back into my domain. And yeah, I think that's all we'll do for this one. Keeping it simple. Again, I just wanted to see who was out here on YouTube, still watching, still interested. I know everybody on Instagram is crazy for the pole. So we'll put this up. We'll see how you guys like it. Let me know what questions you have, what you want to see next, what you want to talk about. Put it in the comments below. Let me know if this helped you as well. And yeah, be sure to like this video, give it a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button so you never miss an upload. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.